I really been trying to figure out how to articulate a lot of the things that have been going on in my life without saying too much. But, there's some things that, you know, I don't know what I want to say right there. But God showed me something the other day, and it was so crazy. There was a group of people that were talking amongst themselves about me, and this is one of them covert narcissistic things that happened. And because I could read it, I know what it looks like. And so when it's done in other people, it's easier to let it just bounce off and brush my shoulders off afterwards. But God came through so cold in this instant. And it was so crazy to me because while this was going on, I was asking God, like, show them. And one by one, people were coming up to me trying to gauge my energy and check my temperature and things like that. But we don't never give in to nothing. You feel me? We don't never act out for energies, especially when we are tapped in. So I'm doing my work. I'm, doing what I need to do. And there's this guy that's carrying a baby. Well, she's not a baby, but like she's old enough to walk. And right next to me, he puts her down. Tell me why the baby looks at me and says something. Of course, you can't comprehend what the baby says, but the baby looks at me in my eyes and mumbles something. And then I say hi and I smile. And then the baby just kind of looks at me and then smiles and walks off. So it's like the words, which I don't know what the baby said, you feel me? But the pause in the baby, and then the smile, as if to say, what's wrong, or smile, you feel me? Like, that's just some other shit. But it was crazy to me because it's like God comes through babies and animals. You feel me? If your energy is pure, if your energy is light, that's how God comes to you. God speaks to you. That's how God tests you. And it was so crucial to me because, I asked for that insight. I asked for God to show them. And they were sitting right there in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to unpack when it comes to these gifts that I have. And, sometimes I'm like, it's gonna fly over the people's heads. They don't know about that, but it don't matter. It's like, just make the people aware of what can happen. It's about to be a lot of extraordinary shit that people don't understand anyway. So why not come out and explain it when it's happening in your own space, in your own vicinity? You feel what I'm saying? So it blew my mind, but it didn't blow my mind. It's like God shows up in those mysterious, how in the fuck ways. You feel me? So it's like, when you ask for a sign, when you ask for, just something that's going to physically connect what you're feeling and what is happening in real time, God just come through in a way that it's like you don't expect this way. You don't expect, you feel me? Don't be so focused on material, because then you miss shit like that. You miss when God is present. You miss what God is doing in your life. You feel what I'm saying? And I just wanted to share that. That's a crucial thing, bro. I love you.